People, do you see this? Look closely at this. This is a man losing it. People, let us talk, you and me. Let's go back a little bit in time. Okay. Sunday, on my markets, a look ahead. I said I would not be surprised to see this market not just hit a new all-time high, but close above one. In other words, get a new record high this week. Well, here we stand, people, today, Thursday, October 21st, and the S&P 500 just closed at a new all-time record high, despite the fact that we got not one, but 2 rounds of abysmal economic news. Let's talk about that. So this morning we found out, and this is really unbelievable to me, another 290,000, let's just call it 300,000. 300,000 people applying for first-time unemployment benefits last week. We also found out that factory activity, no surprise to you, is in fact slowing down. That was not enough to prevent this market from hitting an all-time record high. I'm referring to the S&P 500. Dow finished about flat, I believe a fractional loss, again, a whisper away from an all-time high. And the NASDAQ also a whisper away from an all-time high, put on about 0.62%. The NASDAQ here, people, are you watching that 10-year yield? Dollar strength today. The dollar strength today did cause some of the gains with gold and silver to reverse, which we had earlier. Anyway, cryptocurrency is also under some pressure today. What would you expect after Bitcoin just hit like, 67,000? Okay, good. Let it pull back a little bit. Maybe we'll pull back a little further, but I can promise you this, it's going much, much higher. People, you get it if you follow this blog. Nobody has a better perspective on this market than you do, and that is an absolute fact. So let's just recap so far. New record high for the S&P 500. No surprise to you. I told you on Sunday we were going to get a record high for this market. It's not going to stop. The faster that our economy craters, the higher the stock market will go until it doesn't. Okay? Forget about the gloom. Forget about the doom. There is a lot of gloom because we heard from the GHOUL. Look up the word GHOUL. Hold on a second. Hey Siri, define GHOUL.
Ghoul means an evil spirit or phantom, especially one supposed to rob graves and feed on dead bodies.
Lovely. We heard from the GHOUL of the Federal Reserve today. Yes, Loretta Mester is the GHOUL of the Federal Reserve, and I believe she does feast on dead bodies. I have a nice little picture of her, in the thumbnail for this video. She came out today. No, it came out today and is explaining that there will be no Fed rate hike anytime soon. Now, did you see how the market responded to that? Stocks were down pretty much all day. I thought we were going to end the day lower, but no. They float out the demon ghoul of the Federal Reserve to tell the market, don't you worry about it. The Fed isn't going to do nothing. And the market loves that. New record high for the S&P 500. I'm so shocked. No, I'm not shocked at all. This is what they always do. It's the game they play. You know that. Oh, we heard from a couple of things. Lovely news today on the Federal Reserve. And you know what? Let's cover that real quick. So again, let's just slightly recap. Another 290,000 people last week. 290,000. This is every single week. 350,000 a week applying for first-time unemployment benefits, factory activity, creating debt to GDP ratio. I mean, it's just out of control. people's wages not even keeping up close to the actual rate of inflation. As a matter of fact, that's another piece of economic news. We got a few. Inflation expectations hit its highest level in over a decade. And actually, let's talk about that too. So we found out here, there's a few things we found out. I don't even know what to even, let's start off with this. So it is being predicted, interesting. Love that. It's being predicted now that consumer prices are going to rise 6% in the next 3 months. Did you hear what I just said? 6%. Consumer prices are expected to rise 6% in the next 3 months. People, I told all of you, expect the second wave of inflation to hit. And I think it's possible that this 6% prediction here is conservative. Okay? You're not allowed to know that you think about it. There is a war going on right now, and they're trying to play you like a pawn. They think that you are a mental midget of the highest possible order. Nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing could be further from the truth, but that's what they think you are. As a matter of fact, let me prove this to you real quick. So we understand, people. We understand. I got to calm down here. That the Federal Reserve conducted or was conducting and is conducting an internal investigation into insider trading, okay, within Fed members. The Fed presidents, a whole bunch of them so far, and another one today, Fed President Bostic, also another one who was insider trading. The Fed chairperson himself, the vice chair, at least 4, maybe 5 that we know of, Fed presidents were insider trading. It's just coincidence. They're buying assets the Fed is buying, getting out of the market before it takes a hit, buying certain assets before they take off. Oh, it's just coincidence. It's just coincidence. Now, so this is the conclusion. The Federal Reserve has concluded, its investigation on itself and its own members. And this is how it came out here. So they made some new rules here. So there will be no insider trading during elevated market stress. Pay attention. There will be no insider trading during moments of elevated market stress. Oh, that really clarifies it all, because I guess they can do whatever they want as long as there's not market stress. You gotta be kidding me, people. You gotta be kidding me. Let me ask you, sincerely, when do you believe action is going to be taken? When do you think these creatures, including the ghoul of the Federal Reserve, Loretta Mester, is going to be called before a committee? When is our loving, caring representatives, for which we have none, going to call these people to account? Why do we have them here? We have no representation. It's over. Over. I don't care. Does not matter who sits behind the Resolute desk anymore. It's over. This is not the United States of America anymore, people. I think you know that. Unbelievable, people. So let me see. I'm jumping all over the place. So I already told you about inflation expectations hit its highest level in over a decade. The ghoul of the Federal Reserve explaining that she does not think there's going to be a hike anytime soon. That was enough to turn the market around and cause the S&P 500 to close at a new all-time record high. We got Fed Bostic here, another one, insider trading. We got consumer prices expected to rise 6% in the next 3 months, probably conservative. And then we got the Fed investigation on itself. It's already concluded, and they're not going to do any insider trading in elevated levels of market stress. People, I'll tell you, I really do need a vacation. I really do. I'm gonna end up in freaking hospital. People, I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you anymore. It's out of control. It's so out of control, and you can expect it to get much, much more out of control as the agenda here of central banks around the world is fulfilled. Okay, I don't care what they do. I don't care what they say about cutting back on asset purchases, raising rates. It doesn't matter. They've already established a boot on your throat. You understand? And they're going to push that harder and harder and harder into your throat until they cut off your air supply. You understand? That's what they are doing here. This is an elimination on a truly epic scale, as I have outlined would happen for a very long time. You know, so part of the reason why I think I may be losing it a little bit is because I'm seeing these things happen that I said would happen from a long time ago. Freaks me out a little bit. It really freaks me out a little bit, honestly. Anyway, I'm sure you're in the same boat as me. I know a lot of you said you would come visit me if I ended up in a padded room. A lot of you said you're going to end up in the same room with me. And I hope that doesn't happen to you. Me, you know, maybe I should spend a little time in a padded room with some lovely young men and women in their clean white coats. And they're coming to take me away to the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes. They're coming to take me away. Maybe they're on their way here now. I don't know. I'll welcome them. Like I said, I will welcome those young men and women in those clean white coats. All right, people. I think I should stop right about now. Really do. Maybe I should take up a bad habit. What do you think? Probably not, right? All right, look, people, a lot of stuff here in this video, all of this aside. And I really do hope you share my work and get it out there. And people can watch Greg Mannarino slowly come apart, I guess. I need you, people. I really do need you. I need you all. I need your prayers. You know, I know a lot of you believe in a higher power. If you do, well, you know, send some of that my way. I could use it, and I will reciprocate. All right, look, that's it. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. That's it.